And we back. I got one goal and one goal only today, and that is to draft the next like LeBron or Michael Jordan or Hakeem Olajuwon or Allen Iverson. I need to draft the next big thing in NBA 2K22. Now, whether it be with these videos or offline when I'm not recording videos, I've seen a decent amount of really solid rookies come in NBA 2K22, but I want to see what the maximum type rookie can be. How long will it take for us to get one of the next future GOATs? In a video recently, we saw a 83 overall player get drafted, and that was with draft class quality at 50. Draft class quality is at 100 now. Address the depth and the overall quality of rookies in generated draft classes up to 100. So we might get multiple Michael Jordans because it's talking about the depth. It's talking about the overall quality. So we'll see how this goes, man. I think I do a video similar to this like every single season, and then y'all fall in love with whoever that player ends up being, and then y'all beg me to do like a career sim of that player, and then I cave in because I like to provide good content for y'all. I don't like to go to look what the mock draft saying. I like to go to the draft and react live to the best players available. Do y'all care about these awards? This is not what this is about. It's pretty much the same every year. And Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker is on. This is not what this video is about, but I can't be the only one that's playing NBA 2K22 Next Gen and seeing that there are an extreme amount of trades that go down. The Heat just like sold Duncan Robinson for Eric Gordon, okay. And then they had to do at least, okay, Tobias Harris got traded for Gordo. Seth Curry got traded for Larry Nance Jr. And why did the Bulls have Seth Curry? What am I missing? D'Angelo Russell got traded for Terry Rozier, Mason Plumlee. The Bulls traded Derrick Jones Jr. for Seth Curry, then flipped that. Draymond Green is on the Heat. Clint Capella gets traded to the Rat. Like, why are there always so many trades? We get to like year number 2 and nobody is on the original team that they started off with. I wanted to get that 18-year-olds can come into the league again. If we're going to draft the next LeBron James, we got to draft him where LeBron James was drafted. You know what I'm saying? Right out of high school. It should be like that in the NBA anyway. If somebody is willing to give you a job once you turn legal, you should be able to take a job. I mean, you should just be able to. I'm not even just talking basketball, just in general. If you are interested in working and there's an employer wishing to give you a job, you should be able to accept it. They got all these loopholes, man. If you can hoop, you can hoop. All right, first pick in this year's draft without doing any scouting or knowing anybody in it is going to be a guy named Trey Moore. Trey Moore is on your 75 overall. This is a weak draft class. Unless they let the Jordan-type player slide and it don't look like it. Nah, this is not a great draft class. Your number 1 was a complete dud. But it was a deep draft class. You got a 74 overall player getting drafted almost last in the first round. And then the lowest draftee when it comes to spot is a 71. So that is the quality of it. We got some 75 overall players in the second round. So there's the quality or the depth. But the quality wasn't there. The depth was, but the quality wasn't. All right, we're going to keep it moving. Luka averaged 35, so that's pretty cool. The draft class rookie of the year ended up being the second overall pick guy. But even then, his numbers are kind of boring, so we're going to keep it moving. I want to see if any crazy trades happen in here. Maybe there's another video in here where we turn the trade frequency up to 100. Because it already feels that way. The Trailblazers trade Norman Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. got traded for Bogey. Trey Murphy for Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson just getting tossed around in these videos. Doug McDermott for Gary. And then we got Buddy for Kevin Love. Aaron Gordon for Gallinari in the first. It's just so much. Could we have 1 year? I just want to give me a nice 83, 80. If we can get an 85 rookie in here, I'm excited. First overall draft pick is a guy named Stacey Irving. He's an 80 overall, almost 7 foot small forward, but the only thing is he only got 1 badge. And you know that, okay, he has a Hall of Fame ceiling, so he might end up being goated. But only having 1 badge is a turn off completely. I've seen rookies in this game come in with 15 plus badges. The dude came in with 1. This guy has 10, but he's a lower overall. 1 badge? Like, yeah, he'll probably progress and get more badges in this day, but he's the best player we got so far, and that is OKC. So we'll keep a lookout on what he does his rookie season, and then that'll determine whether or not we focus on him or we continue to go and keep going until we get the real GOAT. It feels like the deeper we get into these simulations, the crazier numbers get. How many minutes did you play? He played almost 40 minutes a game, and he averaged 37, 10, and 10. And 9, my fault. You didn't get the triple-double, Luka, so you ain't got the respect of me. Nico was the 9th overall pick. He averaged 19. What about the big fella? See, yeah, he only averaged 10. You know why? Because he didn't have badges. Or maybe he didn't. He only played 23 minutes a game. But I'm telling you, the badges really do matter in this game. And if you're a rookie coming in with actually, we can go see if he developed badges throughout the season. I mean, maybe that's just an off-season thing. Let's find out. He only has 1 badge still. So maybe he'll have more by the end of the off-season. Maybe not. This is also a year where we could potentially have somebody else come through. Scotty Barnes, Finals MVP. Didn't take long for Scotty Barnes to turn his team around. But they also got this guy, who's the first overall pick a couple years ago. So I guess it's not all Scotty Barnes, but he did play a big part of it. They're going to select a guy named Al Davis. Come on, Al. Please be goated. 7-3 overall, 22-year-old? He's a ball hawk. I don't know if I've seen that in 2K22. I mean, he has the potential to be a Sean Marion type or a PJ Tucker type. PJ Tucker seems like a guy that you would give the name ball hawk to, but he's not even great defensively. He's 22 years old already. Maybe we shouldn't have put the quality of the draft high. Oh. From Greece. Steven Adams ceiling, so maybe not the greatest thing, but and 1 badge. But I mean, 82 overall, even though he won't come over to next season, 82 overall is really, really good. We'll keep a lookout on him. What team you get drafted to? The Thunder. The Thunder have both of the guys you want to take a look at, so maybe I should just take control of the Thunder. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take control of the Thunder, but when I say take control, I don't really mean take control. I just mean like we're going to be watching them pretty heavily because they got 2 of the dudes. They got the only 2 80 overall players drafted in the video so far went to OKC. All of those picks Sam Presti put together coming in handy. Even though with them being 80s, they both didn't come in looking like they was going to be studs. I mean, the guy got the ceiling of Steven Adams, and he went to OKC. You know what I'm saying? He's not even starting. Neither of the guys are starting. There's too much going on in OKC. Y'all got too many players. Make some trades. Everybody making trades in these things. Y'all should be next. Make some big-time trades. Free up some space. What if you do have the next LeBron James, and you drafted him, and he's just sitting on... Oh, wait. Let me see if that guy got any more badges this time around. He's got 1 more badge. Woo! Whoop-de-doo. He is turning up. It's another shooting badge. Yeah, what if you do have the next LeBron James that you drafted and you wouldn't even know because you have 12 people playing in front of him? The man averaged 9 and 4. Okay, where's the LeBron types? You know? Where are they? We haven't seen them just yet. Oh, Stacey Irvin. Wait. Stacey Irvin just was... Did he win Most Improved? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe he's not the next LeBron. Maybe he's the next Giannis. Starts off on the team, don't get a lot of PT, wins Most Improved Player. Then the next year, he's like in the All-Star game and stuff. Yeah, he's probably not the next Giannis because Giannis would have had more than 2 badges in his sophomore year. But hey, you never know. You never really know. You know what the best way to tell if we've missed somebody? We just go to all players and just go down until we see our first auto-generated player. How did we miss you? How did we miss you? You had to progress super fast. 5th overall pick from Hungary. Yeah, okay, so that's 1. And then 2 is Stacey Irving. Yo. And then 3 is this guy. Who are you? 8th overall pick. Okay, so what I am learning, see, this is a learning thing too. We might not have the players that get drafted at an 85 overall, but we might get the players that's drafted at a 75, but in 2 years, it's up to, what was that guy at? He's an 89. He got drafted last year, and I don't remember seeing somebody that was good there. He had to have been drafted. I got to go back and look at the footage. He had to be drafted and just been kind of mid. Was this the guy that was drafted and he started off in 10 badges? Because maybe that's the way to determine how a player is going to progress is based on how many badges that player starts off with. He's got them in the conference fight. He just won them a champ. Okay, he's got Michael Porter Jr. in his team too. But he just helped them win a championship. We got Pascal Siakam on the team. Like I said, Kevin Porter Jr., Kevin Herter, like a lot of trades happen in these videos. Our OKC team made it too, and Irving was a part of it. So far, our top 2 players are Stacey Irvin, and then this guy whose name I won't try to pronounce because the S and the Z, when you put them next to each other, I'm gonna see what that sounds like. You know what? Let's do some learning.
Shafa.
Sha? So, Shop. Nope. Actually, I'm not even going to do it to myself. I won't do it. Anyway, if we don't get anybody in this draft class that's like super legendary, I think we focus on that dude because he might be the real deal. The Lakers win the lottery. Okay. That means what year? We're 2025. The Lakers have lost LeBron a long time ago, right? Anthony Davis is still there though. Dylan Brooks, yeah, this team's not very good. They drafted another Zoe, but this guy's Alonzo. All right, who will the Lakers take with the first overall pick? Again, if we don't have anybody great here, we're going to focus on the Hungarian hooper that plays for the Magic, who just won a championship. Think about it. He's in his sophomore year, and he already won a championship. He wasn't the best player there, but he already got it. Like, maybe he's more of a Kobe. Didn't start off as the best player on this team and won some championships, but eventually became the best player on this team and won a bunch of championships. So, we'll see. The Lakers select, with the first overall pick, Elliot Day. 6'9" Canadian player who is an 81 18-year-old. Okay. What are you known for? Okay, he's got 3 badges. Drop stepper, lob city finisher, unstrippable, box interceptor. Tim Duncan ceiling. I think we focus on Elliot Day. Because Tim Duncan, what? Top 10 player of all time? Yeah, we got to focus on Elliot Day. I'm sorry too. We will keep track of the guy from the Orlando Magic, but I think Elliot is the dude. The only problem is he's playing in LA and they already have Anthony Davis. Unless Anthony Davis is finally ready to move over to play some center, this is going to be a bit rough for you, Elliot, to start off with. You might not get the keys to the car or even like real good minutes. We don't see though. Anthony Davis, hey, even if I got to step in and tell AD to run the 5 so that Elliott can really be that man, I will do that. Oh, so they did do that. I didn't have to do it for him, so they did do that. And they got him playing the same amount of minutes as AD. Oh, yeah. He's wearing the number 45. Big homie. He's got a good shot tendency. He might come in and just win Rookie of the Year and be the next Tim Duncan. Did the Lakers just steal somebody? The Nuggets have Zach LaVine now, so I don't like that. Elliott, in his first career game, 20 points, 8 rebounds. Okay, that's pretty good. Like, in order to really beat Tim Duncan, y'all need to realize, for y'all youngins out there, and listen, when Tim Duncan was a rookie, I was young too. I wasn't even walking. Let me see. What year was he a rookie? Tim Duncan's rookie season was 1997-98. I was born in 96. So I wasn't even around for Tim Duncan's rookie season, but what I do know about it is that man came in and it was immediately an MVP candidate. Like, legitimately an MVP candidate. Luka gets MVP even though his numbers got worse? Oh, actually, no. That was 2 years ago. We averaged 37. I forgot this man existed. Oh, he steals Tim Duncan's award. Tim Duncan's numbers weren't that... You like how we just calling him Tim Duncan now? His numbers weren't that far off. Actually, this guy was really solid too. The 14th overall pick. But, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 2.8. His name has changed. Like, his title is now says stretch 4. He ain't really that. He was a little bit more than that, in my personal opinion. All NBA teams. When will be the first time we see an auto-generated player here? Domantas Sabonis, Scotty Barnes, who won a championship already. I'm curious to see what happened to the dude with the Magic. Because, like I said, I want to keep track of all of these dudes. He's up to a 91. He's got 38 badges. He averaged 23, 5, and 5. What about OKC? Irvin, he's got 4 badges now. He's up to about 20 points per. All these players are good. And this is the dude that was a draft stash, and he came in and won Rookie of the Year. I did not know he was going to be a 36% three-point shooter. All of those things matter. And now he's already a champion. Shea is carrying these boys. Irvin, what is that, his first championship or his second? I keep forgetting. That is his first championship, most improved player. He's got a nice little resume building for him, but it ain't him. That was Shea. Shea put up ridiculous numbers. The rookie almost had a triple-double in the elimination game of the finals. So, he's somebody to look out for too. I'm not actually going to the draft this year because I feel like the Tim Duncan, Elliot Day guy is the best we can do, but he's not. There's another top guy. Oh, Hakeem Olajuwon ceiling. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a race to see who really is about to be the auto-generated GOAT. He's up to an 85. Did the badges increase, though? Because that's all we really care for. Did the badges increase, though? Ooh, a little bit. Not really. That's kind of mid. What about the guy in OKC? Because maybe we transition back to... I don't know, bro. You can't tell. You can't tell who's going to be the next GOAT and who's not. 8 badges, 7 badges now. And then you go back to the Magic, 95 overall. 47 badges. This is the guy we should be worried about. I said, oh, and Dame is on this team, but Dame is old. I told y'all he might be more like a Kobe than a LeBron. He got a championship where he wasn't the best player. Who cares? Now he is the best player. And he might win a championship again. He might win an MVP the day that Luka retires, because as long as Luka's here, he's going to be winning the award. None of these dudes, the auto-generated dudes, are not making All-NBA teams at all. This was year 2 of our guy Elliott. Elliott, what did you do? How did you produce in year number 2? 23 and 10. Uh-oh, Elliott is stepping it up. Orlando Magic guy, how does this man average 29, 7.5, and 6, and y'all don't give him an All-NBA award? Hello? What about Irving? 24. What about this guy? 16 and 10. Jesus Christ. The Magic must not have made the playoffs. They made play-in. If they make the playoffs, they did not make the playoffs. Okay, never mind. My boy is up to 23 badges now. He's now a 2-way, 3-level scorer. So maybe he might get an all-defensive nod. Perimeter defense for a power forward is really good. Post defense is amazing. What's your badges looking like defensively? 5 of them, so that's not enough. But he's got a good title on him. This guy has now added another badge, and now he's just an all-around 2-way. When we get to the OKC Thunder, another team that we've been looking at, Steve, or I always call him Steve Irwin. Jesus Christ. Stacey Irving is now the best player on the team overall-wise. Shea got out of the jam, I guess. All players, we have the 4th highest or tied for the 2nd highest player in the league. Erno is killing the game. That is Kobe. That is this version of Kobe. Obviously not Kobe. Rest in peace to the mama. There's only one Kobe. But you get what I'm saying. In the world of this video, that is Kobe. This is our Tim Duncan. And then where's Irv? Where does Irving fall? I still ain't been able to tell who Irving is yet. He's got good shooting abilities, solid defense. Who are you? What is your 6'11"? I can't say he's KD just because he got drafted to OKC and he's big, like 6'11". Maybe though. That feels weird to say because KD came into the league and he was like lighting it up. By year number 3, KD was averaging 30 points per game. By year number 3, he was 21. So this guy's definitely not the Kevin Durant, but that's like the closest thing we could get because they both got drafted to the organization of OKC. Because you know Kevin Durant didn't get drafted to OKC, he got drafted to Seattle, but the organization that is known as OKC. And that's the closest we got at the moment. So what we are learning about NBA 2K22 is you might not have players that come in immediately and be dominating. All NBA 2nd team for 2 of our guys. Erno and Elliott. Erno is really gonna go down in history as one of the greatest scorers of all time. He just needs more championships. He's gonna be he's on the Hall of Fame path, ladies and gentlemen. Elliott puts in 27 and 12. Elliott, come on, dog. They said you was Tim Duncan and you showing them why. Defensive teams, you're not going to get on there. But, yeah, we're seeing that maybe you don't get drafted and you're an automatic stud, but it might take you a few years to develop, which is a little bit more realistic. Erno is tied for the highest overall player with Luka, with Jason Tatum, and with Giannis, and he's only 25. Ben Simmons just won a Finals MVP. How'd you do it, Benjamin? Did you do what I think you did? Nah, you didn't. I mean, I thought maybe there was a chance, but nope. Oh. Alrighty then. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. 7'2", 19-year-old from Tennessee, Patrick Soto. What's your shot tendency? Below average. Yikes, that kind of hurts you, Mr. Soto. Dang. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to simulate this last year. We're going to see rookie year of Soto, see how he performs. We're going to keep up with Erno, with Elliott, and Irving and see how they perform. But, hey, if Soto comes in that rookie season and dominate, we might have to revisit this. We might have to revisit this if Soto just comes in and just hooping his butt off. Oh, Patrick Soto came in, he wasn't really on nothing as a rookie. No, those are good numbers for a rookie. I'm not even tripping. I'm guessing that with time, he'll have higher shot tendency, and because of that, he'll have a Defensive Player of the Year. Whoa, Jaren Jackson Jr. So that's cool. Elliott Day. Uh-oh. Elliott Day with the 27, 13, 4, a steal and a half, a block and a half, 49% from the field and 42% from three. That's my power forward. Killing the game. Second team. Third team. Okay, there's Erno on the third team. But we also got this guy. If I'm not mistaken, this guy won 6th Man of the Year not too long ago. Yep, 6th Man of the Year 2 years in a row. And now he's an All-NBA player. Once you look at that, he finally got the start and turned into an All-NBA player. And there it is. Erno is here too with his All-NBA third team. His shot tendency is up to 99. His overall ain't going to hit that, but his shot tendency is. So that's all. What did we draft? We drafted the next Tim Duncan, possibly the next Kobe Bryant, and possibly the next Hakeem Olajuwon in just a few years' time. With a help of 2K draft class quality. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave it a like, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.